Alright guys, just onto my first squid. He's just on the surface just out here. Let's grab the landing net, old boy. Yep. Not a big squid, but there we go. There we go. First tiger squid of the morning. A little bit later on, I'll show you how to rig these up, because these go very well as a good snapper bait. Another squid, not a very big one at all. Whoop. Whoop. Mess in the boat. Another baby, this is only a baby tiger. Really, really good bait this size, especially live. Alright, I'll show you the technique I'm using. Get this ink off my hand. So we're currently in 1.5 to 1.6 metres of water. Waiting about 4 seconds. And then slowly start to wind. Give it a nice slow roll. Occasionally I'll stop. Give it a couple of nice big quick flicks so the squid jig's erratically shooting up, and then slow roll back. Another pause, couple flicks, and continue. I was just tying a squid jig on for my old man. I just had the squid jig just over the back of the boat and got another squid. I think the old boy's on. I'll leave this one in. Nah, rockfish. There we go. A nice little tiger squid.
Alright guys, onto my first squid here. Pretty sight.
There we go.
Nice tiger.
As you see, he's just on that candle again. Alright, on another squid. I just threw this into the water too. I would say a good 70% of the time that I'm out here squid fishing, as soon as I throw it out, as it's sinking on the first sink, I usually get my squid. Definitely not big squid today. Left this one in the boat, but they're great bait size. So just go through the technique again. Cast it out. Wait a couple of seconds and start winding. Take a nice quick sharp jig. Keep repeating. Sometimes when you're fishing for squid, you get snagged like I am here. My favourite squid jig. I can't get it off. The only option is going.
That's got to be cold.
Well, it's coming into snapper season, and today we're purely out to show you how to catch pike, one of the best baits going for snapper. I generally use this little deep diver. There's only a very select few that I use. You can use blades as well, plastics. Show you the technique we're going to use to catch pike. Basically what we're going to do, cast it out and start twitching it back to you. There we go. There we go, let's get this out of the way. Whoops. Alrighty, show you again. Cast out. Start winding and twitching back. There we go, another one. When it comes to finding these fish, best to drift in about 1 metre to 3 metres of water until you locate them. Once you've located them, drop the anchor, and you can usually sit here and, you know, if you don't get 100 in a couple of hours, then you know you're not on a really good school. But I mean, fairly easy. Just keep repeating, and there we go. 3 casts, 3 fish. That's how thick they are here. After you get a few pike, quite often they'll go off the bite. So you just have to move around until you find the net school. What I actually do to my lures to get a greater hookup rate is I actually remove the trebles and replace them with a couple of singles. I find they don't shake the hook as easy, and that goes for just about any lure I use these days, whether it's mackerel, tuna, barramundi up north, or just chasing bait fish. Keep persisting. And the beauty about pike is that when you get home, you put them in packs of 10 or 5 or 20, whichever you want. Vacuum pack them, or just in a freezer bag, and yeah, freeze them. Now that size there is just screaming out snapper. And when we get home, I'll actually show you a few ways of presenting these for fishing for snapper. We just change locations. We'll come over to Green Island. You can see Green Island here in the background. We'll sick of getting pike coming up, smashing our jigs, and losing $22, $23 squid jigs on pike. So I decided to come and get away from them, try a new area, and so far it's paid off. Sorry about my back there. I don't know whether you can see the ground we're over. It's very broken, reedy, rocky, corally. That's the sort of ground you want to try and aim for. Now these squid, as you can see, they do change colour quite well, and they'll get down along the bottom, change their colour and blend in beautifully. And then when they see that bait fish, shrimp or crab come past, they'll shoot out, as you've seen before, shoot these candles out, grab on, and bingo. And no, the old boy just lost one. We'll keep fishing. Once again, just threw this squid jig out, and I was actually turned to have a talk to the old boy and felt some weight. So once again, as it's hit the water and sinking, squid's come along, grabbed it. Oh. That's what sometimes happens. Smashed it. Goofy bits. Yummy.
There's a tail just there.
We'll get this one into the esky and keep fishing. Alrighty guys, so we showed you how to catch the local bait of pike and squid, and it's time for me to show you how you actually rig these. Now first of all, I'll demonstrate how to rig one of the small pike I actually use for a whole bait. I use a Team Madmullet 5.0 and a 6.0. Why different size hooks? Purely because the head section is quite a bit bigger than the tail section, so you want more penetration. So what we're going to do is I usually have the hooks set up in a snell rig approximately 3 inches apart. We measure our baits, so you want that top hook to go between the two eyes and the bottom hook to go somewhere down near the tail. So what we're going to do is we're going to start down near the rear fin, like so. Turn and pop it out. So as you can see, we've got lots of gape there. And the top hook, go through the bottom of the gills, out to the top of the head, just like so. You can see how that line's sitting fairly flat. That's where you want it to be. You don't want a big loop, or if you have it too tight, you'll end up bunching up like so. So that's the first rig I do. I also use this very same rig at this size. It all depends on the size of your squid, of course. When it comes to rigging squid, now squid are a very finicky thing to be rigging. If you hook them too deep, they will actually die. So you got your quill that runs up through the back here, just to the side of it, not very deep. Put it through like so. You don't want to hit the quill or go too deep. Your second one, at the top of your body, very, very lightly, put it through like so. There you have it. When it comes to these two, as you can see, I've got about 1.5 meters of leader. Usually I don't like to run any more than 40 pounds. Usually stick to that 20 because, you know, snapper, they can be pretty finicky. Swivel, it's a size 2.0, 75 kilo, and ball sinker to suit the current. Of course, you don't want to go too heavy and sit on the bottom and just look, you know, totally unnatural. Right, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, generally I won't put that out whole, just a little bit too big. So what we like doing with these bigger ones is knocking the fillets off. So. squaring it up. Righty, for this one I've got 2 Team Madmullet 4/0 circle hooks. Now once again about 3 inches apart, and that 1.5 meters of leader again. So once again I'm going to measure my bait. Top hook, you want to go on the very top of the bait. So your bottom hook going down the bottom here, pin it through, nothing too fancy. Make sure the scale's off the point of the hook, and the top hook will go in the very top. There we go. Very simple, nice flesh bait. Now this you can, not only these are bay baits, you can run these on floater rigs when you're fishing your 24s, 36s. Next one I want to move on to, get rid of this. Okay, if you don't like running such big baits, you haven't got the gear to run the big baits, I start to do cubes. So 1.5 inch long cubes, like so. Running ball sinker on top of the hook. So we're talking shallow reef, so that's a size 2. Don't usually like to use any bigger than that. Once again, a size 4 circle, 4/0 circle hook, Team Madmullet circle hook. All we want to do, pin it through the top of the bait. That's it. We're not going to go hooking it back through a few times. We only want to hook it once. So that circle, you want that gape left there. So when the fish comes along, grabs it, goes to swim away, that hook, as you see there, is starting to turn into the corner. There we go. That's what you want it to, is pin them in the corner of the mouth. That's what it's designed to do. Move on to one more style of bait I like to use. This is going back to the bigger baits again. Cut the tail off through there, and what we actually want to do is butterfly it. So down the backbone one side, flip it over, down the backbone on the other side, about half along the fish, turn, cut through. So you want to take that backbone out, and you're left with a beautiful butterflied bit of pike. Once again, hook through the top and hook through one of these flaps, and that's just nice and smelly, gets that natural burley happening. Alrighty guys, so hope those few tips and tricks have been worthwhile, and until next time, cheers.